Alright guys, so welcome back to Gamer Today. Today we're going to talk about Season 7's Battle Pass and a lot of the things involved with the challenges. Yeah, for those of you guys who didn't buy the Battle Pass, I feel like you missed out this time. But I will say the Battle Pass was definitely a chore, definitely an errand, almost like a day job in itself. It was a lot of work to get this Battle Pass done, I will not lie. Now of course I flew through every week as they came out, and of course at the end when I've already beaten everything and pretty much got everything worth getting, you know, week 9 and 10 wise, because I was already done with everything, I got the prisoner, I got everything I wanted. You know, it was kind of like, why even bother? But then I finally finished it. I'm like, alright, fine, you know, just take me about an hour, I'll finish it. Because remember guys, once you reach tier 100, there is not a lot left to get in the game. It almost feels worthless doing those challenges. The only reason why you do them is to get XP so you can level up the skins that you already have. Something like Lynx or Zenith, for instance, will require a lot of XP this game. So if you didn't buy the Battle Pass all the way through like some of the kids did and already had that XP boost, and you went through it the normal way, you bought the basic pass and then you went all the way through normally, it would take you quite a while, and so you probably don't have those guys level up at this point. Lynx and Zenith are okay. I don't particularly like their outfits, I don't like the skins, but you know what, that's up to you guys. And honestly, it just feels good to accomplish it and get it done with. So yeah, within the time limit of Season 7, that's something you want to do, and that's why you want to keep doing the Battle Pass after you unlock everything and go past tier 100, because there's still stuff to really do. And don't forget you got the Prisoner and the Ice King. So the Prisoner, you need to go to different spot locations and obviously unlock the rest of his costume. He's got 3 different stages currently, and we'll have a maximum of 4 stages. So obviously unlocking all the stages for the Prisoner is a great way to keep you playing the game. And then of course you've also got the Ice King, which you want to unlock all his different versions of his skin as well. And then of course you've got the gesture he does with the pickaxe or his scepter. So there's different things you want to do. There's a special emote of course, and then you've got his pickaxe or his scepter if you want to call it that. But the whole point is there's different things you still need to do after tier 100 is reached. So for players who did buy the whole Battle Pass outright, which is very expensive I might add, I only know a few people who did do that who also watch the channel. So if you're watching, you know who you are, Mike, and a few other kids that I've met. I don't know why you do that though, it ruins the whole thing. I do get why at the same time. It's a chore to grind those tiers, but I will say getting the Battle Pass and unlocking things within the Season Pass, Battle Pass, whatever you want to call it, is fun. It's the challenges in between that are not that fun, honestly, to get you to that XP point so that you can keep gaining levels to get through that tier and get through that Battle Pass. Those are the non-fun parts. I will admit, the Battle Pass is not the most fun thing in the world because of those challenges. Some challenges can be fun, and the challenges that feel kind of like, you know, routine, something you'll already do in a game where you're not going too far out of your way to do it. You know, say you land in Pleasant and there's the keyboard there. Well, that's not too big of a stretch to go, oh, okay, play this on the keyboard. You know, that's not much of a stretch, but when they ask you to do things with different stages, meaning 5 stages, 4 stages, do it here, but you got to get out of the game or die and then do it again, and then another game, you know, do it somewhere else, etc. Those kind of things, those multiple stage ones are the problem. They really bog down the game, they really just make it feel like a chore, a grind, and it's just kind of tedious, it's not fun. That's the whole problem with the challenges. Now, some of you guys might find it fun, and I don't blame you. There was definitely challenges I did find fun. Even something like the X-Wing challenge, which was a pain in the behind, and what I'm saying is about week 9 or week 10, there was a X-Wing challenge where you had to go through the time trials. That one was a pain, I'll be honest with you, but it's not so bad. It's kind of fun. I liked it. It was interesting, very basic, but you know, cool. I liked that challenge quite a bit. There was a lot of challenges though that were just a pain, like the Mums challenge. We had to go find all the different letters. I thought that was kind of dumb. Yeah, it was fun, it was okay, but the fact of the matter is to find all those letters is a pain. The Chili Gnomes again was something I found kind of lame, but at the same time funny, just because of the sheer fact that the Chili Gnomes made the weird sound effects, and I thought that was kind of cool. You know, it's kind of creepy, honestly. Every time that sound effect would go off for the Chili Gnome, I'd go, oh my god. You know, stuff like that. Those are things that are like, it's creepy so it's funny, and then at the same time that challenge just works, you know. It doesn't feel too much of a pain, and it's kind of cool. Finding the eggs or whatever next to the water, the goose eggs or whatever, that was okay. I mean, it was kind of like a search and find kind of thing. I guess my big problem with all these challenges are, well, like use the groove bombs, etc., and then you've got your daily challenges, which are, you know, top placement, this kind of thing, and that's not too bad either. Top placement, you know, or use a specific type of gun, get a few kills. Those daily challenges are fun because I can already incorporate that into my normal play of a game. My big problem is basically the fetch quest. If you guys have ever played an MMO, an RPG, you guys know what I'm talking about with the fetch quest. A quest where it's point A to point B to point C to back to point A, etc. You're going back and forth, get this, do that, talk to this person, etc. In this case, yeah, you're not talking to anybody in the game, I get that, but it's go to this place, then go to that place, then go to this place, then go to that place, or land here, then land there, then land here, then than land there. You know, stuff like that, it gets old fast. Those challenges feel tedious, you know. It's not too bad. Honestly, I don't know what a good workaround for Fortnite really is with their challenges. I can't honestly give any, like, total, like, hey, developers, Epic Games, pay attention to me. This is what I want you to do. I can't really say anything, because honestly, I don't have a great explanation for what I want. But what I do not want is any more fucking fetch quests. I know we're going to get a whole bunch of fetch quests every single season till the game is gone, right? It's just the way things are probably going to be. But the thing is, I really don't like the fetch quests. I find them so frustrating, because even if they are easy, they're just so point A to point B, it seems pointless. It feels like a chore. It feels like something I should be paid to do, rather than, you know, just go do it. I'm paying you to give me this experience of a fetch quest. And I know some of you guys love fetch quests, especially if you guys used to play MMOs, again, RPGs. Back in the day, I used to think fetch quests were just okay. You know, back when MMOs were really popular, I used to play some of them back in the day, and I was like, like Lord of the Rings Online, you know, RuneScape, things like that back in the day. I played those things and I enjoyed them. The fetch quests were enjoyable back then. But the games nowadays just don't work with fetch quests. I'm sorry, they just don't. The kids today expect something a little bit better than going to point A to point B. I know that sounds hard to believe, guys, but that is the truth. No one likes fetch quests anymore. Just like the way our minds have changed, you know, our impressions of what games should be has also changed. So Epic Games, if you could at least do something for us, please fix the problem with the fetch quest. Try to make it a little less, you know, up point A to point B to point C to point D. I hate those stage ones. I hate them. They were so boring. The fact that I can't do them all in one mission, you know, one play session, if I can't do them all in one battle, I just hate it. You know, it just pisses me off. Now, sometimes I understand that's an impossibility, but most of the challenges, like for instance the rifle challenge, I did it all in one match, okay? I did it all in one thing, and then I forgot that there was a 3-stage challenge. So I wasted all that time to figure out, like, why is it not working? Then I remembered it's a 3-stage challenge. I felt super stupid, and the point of the matter is, I hate that. Why, if I'm smart enough to be able to do it in one game, can't I just do it in one game? At the end of the day, all these challenges are basically supposed to do is keep you invested in Epic Games and spending money within their store. That's all it is, to keep you invested and keep you being a market hound so they can get some product on you and you purchase it. That's what it is. You tell your friends you're hooked on it, your other friends are like, I want to play this game. You're like, no man, I'm hooked on Fortnite. So then they come over and play Fortnite with you, and then they get hooked. And it's basically these challenges that keep the system of rinse repeat going together. I'm not kidding. That's the strategy for Epic Games. They're not very like, oh, you can't know this. No, like, this is something that a lot of people should know, is that that's what the season passes are really for. That's why it's so successful. They basically give you errands and runaround work to do to make you feel invested, to give you extra gameplay, you know, to give you a new mechanic to the game to make you feel more invested. Something new because it's a new update. Here's a new challenge. Here's this. Here's that. All these new kind of makes people go, oh, I want to see that. It's new. And that's what this is. And then in between that, you're marketed with the different skins, the different products that they want to sell. So that's all it is. And then they've got the events and they've got the different things like that to keep you invested, to make you feel special as a player. And then, of course, you got the rankings, the leaderboards. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am actually on the rankings in a very high spot. I find it funny, but you'd think so, right? You'd be like, oh, God, really? No way. I've seen you play. Hey, everyone has a bad game now and again, okay? Give me a break. I have my chill moments, I have my good moments. But the point of the matter is, yeah, it's, you know, it's all about the ranking, the leaderboard, etc. It's all these mechanics and gimmicks that keep Fortnite relevant. They keep introducing new things all the time. And then again, like I said, keeping busy working errands and challenges. This is all stuff for a kid. This is like the perfect little day job for a kid because they've got the free time to do it. A lot of adults kind of play the game in a different way. I don't know if you guys have played with a lot of adults versus kids, but the kids are so interested in these challenges, whereas the adults are like, oh, I'll do a few of them, or maybe I won't even do any of them. Who cares? If I do them when I'm playing the game, I will. And that's how I used to be too. I used to be like, well, I don't really care about the challenges. I'll just play the game, and if I get some challenges done while I'm playing within my normal game, well, then so be it, and maybe I'll unlock something. And that's how I used to play it. Now, I know that that was kind of dumb now, obviously I realize it, but the point is, I'm not really into those mechanics of, you know, challenges, this and that. I think it's fun to a degree. I'm always excited to see what the challenge is, but once I've seen it, I'm kind of like, really? They want me to do that? That's easy. This is boring. Can I do this all in one match? I could, but they won't let me. Okay, thanks so much, Epic Games. I love it. But that's my whole point right there. Is like, you know, if they could just fix that whole bullshit of being in different games if I don't want to do it that way. If I want to do the Mums Challenge all in one match, I should be able to. That's my problem. If I want to do certain challenges that are more elaborate, if I can possibly make it happen in one match, let me do it. And for the players that don't want to buy the Battle Pass or just don't care or need a break, they have Playgrounds or Creative Mode now. There are so many different game modes, the Solid Guns and all that mode, the Sniping Battles, the Battle Royale Team Battle modes, all these different things, all the events and all that really pile down and make Fortnite like the all-encompassing game that you just need to play. And honestly, it's a bit of a frustrating thing because no one can play a game with you that's not Fortnite these days. Everyone's playing Fortnite. You know, there's no one else really wanting to play anything anymore but Fortnite. And these, you know, basically seasons, Season 6, Season 5, Season 7, all these different seasons. Now we got Season 8 coming out. These are all exciting things because it just keeps rinsing and repeating. You get what I'm saying? Because you're invested and now they're going to reinvest you all over again. It's like, hey, a new world just opened up. You're back to level 1. You don't want to be a level 1 scrub again, do you? You don't want to not have the battle pass and have all the cool skins all these kids are talking about, do you? You don't want to miss out on those dances and those expensive emotes, do you? Because you will never see these again if you don't buy the battle pass. It's a gimmick. It's all it is. So what I'm saying basically at the end of the line is Season 7 or any of the seasons really been worth playing through for the challenges? I would say yes and no. If you're someone who's really into completing things and you really like seeing a little check mark next to something saying you did it, you know, or you like fetch questing, or you want free skins, and they're really not free when you break it down. You're spending money to, you know, get these things, but it's a lot cheaper to buy the battle pass and go all the way through the battle pass and logging everything than it is to even buy maybe 1 or 2 skins in the entire game. Actually, it is. There's no debatable answer there. It is, because you get multiple skins for what, $10 I think it was. I don't know, but the point is you get all those skins and all those things for like one price, versus if you try to go to the shop, any skin that you buy is like $12 or above. So my point, you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, oh, I didn't know you were so expensive. You know, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes more sense to just play the game, unlock it through the battle pass. Maybe when you have extra money, go and buy something in the shop. I don't know. Whatever, it's up to you guys. Can't tell you how to spend your money. I'm just saying, yeah, Fortnite's an investment, and these seasons are definitely fun, but they are definitely tedious at the same time. And I don't think anybody out there is just like, oh my god, these season passes are the best. I don't think there's anyone out there who's like 100% satisfied with these season passes. I know you guys got complaints. I know you guys got things that you liked about it, but what didn't you like about Season 7? You know, and if you guys want to chime down about what your favorite season or least favorite season is in the comment section down below. If you listen to me rant about this whole thing, then sure, put them down there. I'd love to see what you guys say. But what was your one thing in Season 7 that you would love to change as well? Curious. Anyways guys, but that's going to do it for me. If you guys did like the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you really want to stay in touch. Anyways, I'll read your comments down below, so please make sure to tell me what you guys think of Season 7 and all these different things I've talked about in the video. Anything you guys want to leave down below, let me know down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyways guys, till next time, this has been Gamer Today.